Alrighty guys, before we get into this video, I just want to say thank you guys so much for blowing up that like button. Nice video. I mean, hey, it wasn't like compared to Ninja or nothing, but guys, 3 likes is crazy. That shows me that you want to see my build that I was playing with in the last episode and have been grinding out lately. So without further ado, I'm going to walk you guys through the build, walk you through some of the best badges to get with this build once you get to the point of earning badges and grinding it out. So basically, my build is a shooting guard. It doesn't matter what handed, whatever. We're gonna, for purposes, we'll make it go fast. Now, when it comes to the pie chart, what you're gonna want to do, I don't know if you guys guessed this, but you want to go complete playmaking, right? This little what one is this? It's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 7. All right, so the 7th pie chart down, that's the one you want to go with, and then of course you're gonna want to go with the 95 speed to get the max, like I guess max everything out of it. So now this is where it really comes in handy and where you're gonna do. So max your close shot out, max your driving layup, right? Now max your dunk. And so you're gonna be a slasher. This is a crazy build, right? You're gonna have some nice slashing stats. Then your standing dunk, you can go ahead and max to. Don't do your post hook unless you're wanting to work the post. Then you can. Of course, max your mid range out and max your 3-point. They're not terrible. We're gonna find a way. We're gonna get you guys a way to get this up in a minute. So this isn't the final of what it's gonna be at. Then you want to max your free throw out. Then you go passing accuracy, ball handling, and post moves. All those need to be maxed. These are some crazy moves you can have. Even though it's a shooting guard, with post moves maxed out, you can do some crazy stuff in the post. Trust me, I have an 83 overall, alright? 83, nowhere near the max that you can have. But with my 83 overall build, I have like an 80 overall post move, and it's crazy. So get that maxed up, right? Perimeter defense, you're going to want to up. Lateral defense and steal, again, both of those all the way up. Now, you don't want to do offensive rebound or block. Those aren't too important. But defensive rebound, of course, we want all the way up as well. So this is what it should look like if you want the build that I have. The crazy build, the build that just pops off and is kind of a glitch. So that's the little attribute thing you guys want to have. Go ahead and click continue. Of course, this doesn't matter. I always go compact just because he looks ripped, and yeah, do whatever you think looks right. Now height, I just keep it at 6'5". See, look, if you go 6'6", that brings the driving dunk, driving layup all the way down, brings the 3-point. It's just all around terrible. And if you go down, then sure, it moves the driving layup up, but your defensive stats, your post moves, those all go down. So best thing to do is keep it at 6'5". Doesn't hurt you anyway, doesn't benefit you other than your 6'5" shooting guard. So you're decent height, so that's where you want to be. Then for weight, this is a good one right here. Have it at 199, right? Now with 205, you might have a little more strength, but at 199, you're gonna have more acceleration at 94, 74 vertical, and a 73 lateral quickness. Is just gonna boost up once. And if you go down any less than that, I mean, if you don't care about interior defense, go for it, but then you might be really skinny and lose a lot of your strength. So make sure it's on 199 for the best possible outcome. Wingspan, make it go all the way down so that your 3 and your mid-range both go up. And steal, it doesn't matter, the steal is still glitched, guys. I get so many steals a game, alright? I get maybe like 8 or 9 steals a game with like 50 steal. I haven't even upgraded it to the 72 that it should be at. So make it at 77 inches wingspan. You'll get the most possible thing out of it. Now this is where you have some options, right? I don't suggest going with playmaker unless that's what you really like. I'd cross playmaker out of the picture. So what you want to do is either shot creator or slasher, right? Now slasher, if you're wanting to go I mean, of course, it's pretty self-explanatory. If you're wanting to slash into the paint as much as you can, then go for slasher. If you're wanting to do mid-range, if you're wanting to do some crazy layups, this kind of benefits you all around, then I went with shot creator. You guys choose between these two. I don't think there's a better one to go with, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with shot creator. It's whatever. That's the one I did. And doing this, you're gonna get yourself a build that is exactly like mine. Slashing playmaker, you're similar to Donovan Mitchell, dude, and Pete Maravich, Devin Booker. Man, these are some goated people. Now, they're kind of, it's not the most popular build out there, right? It's nowhere near the most popular, but it is by far one of my favorite builds, the most fun to play with, and yeah, you'll just really enjoy it. So now we're gonna go ahead to test build. I'll show you guys some badges that we should upgrade. See, that's what you should look like at 99 overall. So you're gonna be having some fun with this build, and the badges are where it gets good. So you're gonna have 7 potential defense badges, 30 and 10 and 12. So it's pretty even. Of course, playmaking is going to have the most, so we're going to start with playmaking just because it has the most. These are the badges I recommend. 1, easy ankle breaker. This should be silver at least. I don't know, it's good to have a little bit of bailout. Dimer, make sure it's all the way up to Hall of Fame. Handles for days can go up to Hall of Fame. Quick first step, you know, you need that quick first step every single time to get into the paint. And then what you want also is tight handles, space creator, that way you can get some crazy shots off, needle threader, right? And now that is what you should look like for the best possible outcome. You guys can like fluctuate. If you guys want floor general, then you can take away like needle threader or something like that. I don't know, whatever you guys want. So that's what the playmaking badges should be. Now for shooting, you can get kind of creative with this stuff, you know. I mean, range extender, of course, is probably one of the better ones you kind of want. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that to gold, and that's what I'm gonna do with my player as well. Catch and shoot would be a really nice one as well. And then ice in the veins, I only went up to bronze on this one. It's not too you know, important, especially when you're playing park. But if you're wanting to grind, then you can go ahead and do that. So that's what you guys kind of want. And then quick draw, this is, like I said, you can be very fluctuate or like creative with this stuff. And then I went with tireless shooter as well, just, you know, kind of like tireless scorer from last year. It's just kind of something that helps in every which way, so you want to go with that. And then finishing, dudes, finishing. Acrobatic, of course, is up. Then I went with contact finisher. I think that's a must with this build actually, so like I would highly recommend it. Giant Slayer, since you're a point guard, or you're a shooting guard, I mean, you're gonna be a little smaller. You're 6'5", so going up against like 7-footers is a little bit of a problem, but not too much. You can either go silver or gold with that one. Relentless finisher is something you should also want. And if you do end up only going with silver on this one, I'd recommend going on Showtime. Just, I don't know, it's just something that can help you. So that's what I went with. And defense. I went with clamps. Clamps is a must probably. You know, it's like pickpocket, but it's just all around better. That's how I get my 8 or 9 steals a game. It's just really good. And then pickpocket, you can go gold or silver with this one. That way you can just max out your stealing, and your 72 steal will basically be boosted up to like a 99, it feels like. So that's crazy. And then you have one left. Honestly, it's whatever you want to do with this one. You can put, I'm gonna put on Intimidator. If you go like that, then you could have 2 silvers, and that's probably like the best possible thing you can have is max clamps, silver Intimidator, and silver pickpocket, just for the all-around best result. So yeah, that is the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. You know, if you guys want to make this build, feel free to. It's a really good all-around build. Not the best out there, but if you're looking for someone that is really good at driving, that can shoot a bit, and is amazing with playmaking, dribbling, you can break people's ankles. I mean, it has a 95 speed, then it is crazy. So go test this out. Comment down below if you guys want to use this. Let's see if we can get this video to about let's try to go for 3 likes again. Last video we got 3 likes. Let's see if we can do it again. That would be amazing. And I will see you guys later.